All right. Hello and welcome back to What's Next? Episode 4. What's next?
Hello.
I am NJB, the N to the J to the B, Nicole J. Butler.
And
here we
I'm
have my lovely and talented and brilliant sister.
Melanie P. Butler.
Yes. Oh, I see Mama in the live chat right now. Hey, Mama. She said, hey, everybody.
Hey there.
Who else we got up in here? Yay. We got some good stuff to talk about today. Very important. If we're going to give people a few minutes to
give them a few minutes to get on in here.
Yeah, get on in this house.
Remember, or they can just catch the replay.
This is true. This is true. So, well, I'm just gonna full disclosure here. There's someone who's not participating in the podcast, but she may be participating in the podcast. That she's sitting right over here. There she is. Ms. Brazel, okay? And I'm sure she'll have plenty to say from over here in the not the peanut gallery, because that's kind of dismissive, but over here in the the Queen's Gallery. How about that? The Queen's Court. All righty.
That sounds good. Well, I guess we can go ahead and get started. And then if you jump on later, just catch the replay.
Oh, okay.
Well, we want to discuss today the tragic events behind Sonya Massey's death.
Yeah.
The shooting is very, very tragic. What happened to her? Some of you probably already have seen the footage, which is very disturbing, and I don't recommend you go and watch it if you're very sensitive. My daughter sent me the video, and she had been in tears. I mean, she was crying up a storm, and she said she knew she shouldn't have watched it. And so I watched it, and I literally sat there with my mouth like this.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe my eyes or my ears for, him to just be so careless, reckless. I mean, he had no kind of remorse or anything.
For people who haven't seen it yet, we're not showing it here because we got enough trauma, and nobody needs any additional trauma. But we want to let you know what happened without being graphic.
Right. It is pretty bad. Basically, she called the police because she was concerned that there was an intruder, outside her house. And it took her a long time to come to the door once the officers, approached her door. Took her a while to get there. One of the officers was already upset because it was taking her so long to get to the door. So once inside, she had a pot of boiling water on the stove. So they sat and talked to her for a little while and trying to get her identification. She was seemingly like she had some kind of mental issue going on. How do you feel? It seemed like she had something going on a little bit. Like something was a little off.
Something, but it could have been that she had two cops in there, and who knows what was said before the video started. Also,
that's true. That's true.
At least one of them was in there being a jerk.
Yeah, he was being a jerk from the very beginning. So she's sitting on the couch. I'm just going to set this up. She's sitting on her couch. They're asking for her ID. She's fumbling around in her purse, and the officers realized she had a pot on a stove that she needed to turn off. So they told her, go over there, turn off the pot or whatever. She goes into the kitchen and she's with a pot of boiling water. And the officer, they cracked a joke before the shooting. And I think she asked him, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm backing up, steaming hot water. And she said, oh, okay, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And that one officer just went berserk. Like she had said, I'm about to throw this pot of water on you. That's
Right.
how he reacted. He said, you better effing not. I'll shoot you in the effing face.
Yeah. Right.
And I think she was, taken aback by his response and looking like, what? Like, and then, he shot her in the face. She
Well,
didn't lunge towards him or anything.
I pulled up the report from CNN. It's not the official transcript, but it's an article. When she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, the deputy said, huh? She said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. He said, you better effing not, or I swear to God, I'll effing shoot you in the effing face.
Yes.
Then he pulled out his firearm and pointed it at her. She ducked and said she was sorry while lifting the pot. But if you saw the video, she wasn't lifting it like she was going to throw it at them. And she was so far away from them that had she thrown it, they would have gotten sprinkled a little bit. But they, would have been like, yeah.
It was like a light switch flipped on when she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Yeah. Yep.
He snapped. He went into a whole nother mode. I'm like, you know what?
And he shot her in the face.
Shot her in the, he could have shot her anywhere if he really felt like she was a threat. He could have shot her hand, her leg, or anything.
Yeah.
But he told her he was going to shoot her in the effing head, in the effing face, and that's exactly what he did. And in just seconds. Seconds.
Yeah. It's very disturbing. Okay, here, Treese O is here. Oh my gosh, y'all are talking about Sonya Massey. I'm so sad and mad about what happened with her. It's absolutely disgusting. She was terrible. 36, I believe, 36.
36 or 37, yeah.
And I met with a, and then he went out and he lied about what happened. He said she threatened him. She said something about I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and then I'm gonna throw a pot of water at you. Like we saw the tape, dude. We saw it, and none of that happened.
Right.
So, George Floyd and Tatiana Jefferson and what's the other sister who got killed in her home?
Oh,
I can see Breonna
Taylor.
Breonna Taylor. Yes, Breonna Taylor. Like, you in your house, you call the cops because you think there's something going on. Like, who are you supposed to call? And then the cops shoot you.
And she seemed like she sensed something from the time he walked in the door.
I think that's why her behavior seemed a little off. And I don't know this woman. She might be like this all the time. I don't know.
Right, right.
And I've only watched the video once. And I've got new information since I first watched it. And I'm not going to go back and watch it.
It's like she already knew. And then I just feel like being a person that is spiritual. I'm not going to turn this into a Bible study, but
yes, you are. Go ahead. Yes, you are.
It's like she recognized the evil spirit in him. That's why she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. She wasn't speaking to him. She was speaking to that spirit in him. Okay. She recognized it. That's how I feel. She recognized it. She spoke to it, but she spoke to it out of a place of fear and intimidation. You can't get rid of an evil spirit if you're fearful of it. And that's where the reaction comes from. If someone that knew the authority that they had to actually, deal with that spirit, spoke to it, it would have had no choice but to leave. So that's not on it. That's all the Bible study I'm going to give. But
no, that's fine. I mean, we're entitled to our different beliefs, and that is definitely that's possible. I believe that's possible. Personally, I feel it's more likely that he had been being a jerk all along, and she was like, dude, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. That was my take on it. It's like, okay, they've been messing with this woman. I don't know how long they've been in her house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Definitely a tragedy, and yeah, some things need to be put in place
yeah.
where things like this just can't happen. That's crazy. Like, how can we feel safe and protected? You
Oh, we're not
know?
supposed to feel safe and protected. We're not supposed to.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's true.
it ain't a bug. It's a feature of living life in these United States,
Right, right.
which is one of the reasons why I left.
Mm-mm-mm. Terrible.
Yeah. Let's go to the comments right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Brazel said, evidently, that white cop felt threatened by her saying that. We understand what that means. He didn't. He overreacted and it was tragic. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right. But how come these cops and I don't think all cops are terrible,
Right.
but these cops that we talking about, how come they overreact when it involves black and brown people, and then
That's true.
you see them how they handle white people, and
Right.
white people be running circles around them, going bang bang, doing all kinds of ridiculous
Right.
stuff, and they bring them in alive, and they
Yeah.
might stop and get them some McDonald's on the way to the precinct, like.
And what happened to pepper spray or the taser?
Right. All you got is guns now? All you got is guns.
Right. And then continue to hold it and continue to yell, drop the pot
Yeah.
after she been shot.
Right. Right. Well, that's like when they kill somebody and they say, stop resisting. They're not resisting no more. They dead. Like, yeah,
And
that's what
then
it's a show.
the phoniness of, I mean, they're looking at her laying in a pool of blood, and then he just goes over there, the same one that shot her, to start holding her head and waiting on the paramedics. It was
I
all
didn't
for
see
show.
that.
Yeah, it was all for show. And you hurry up. She's gasping for air. You just shot her.
I didn't even see that part.
Oh, you didn't watch it
I don't
that
think
far?
I watched it
Yeah,
again. I
it was
saw enough.
yeah. Well, yeah, he was the one that went to cradle her head and wait on the paramedics, who when they came in, they immediately asked, "Where's the gun?" Because they thought for sure she must have pulled a gun on them.
Oh, wait
They
a
came in
minute.
and asked,
They were
"Where's
looking
the gun?"
for the gun that she had, not the cop
Yep.
gun that shot her.
Yep. They were thinking that, yeah, they were thinking that she had a gun.
And she had
Yeah,
a pot of water,
a pot of water.
like it was like what, 8 feet away, maybe 10.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, it's
Okay. All right.
terrible. Prayers for the family. She has a
Yeah.
17-year-old son named
Oh,
Malachi.
and the son got lied to at first about how
Oh,
it happened.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
the family found out on YouTube.
They wouldn't tell him at first, or any family member, what happened. They didn't tell him that it was a police that shot her at first. It's like they were trying to cover it up. They covered it up as long as they could.
Okay.
Well, that's that. Prayers for the family and
Yes.
everybody, and well, prayers for the family.
Right. I don't know about everybody involved.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I pray he gets
May God give him what God feels he deserves.
what he deserves.
Yeah. Shoot, and prayers for us. You can't be
Yeah.
safe in your own house. You call the cops to help you and you end up dead. Like what? And this dude, hold on, let me go back in one more time before we leave here, because this is also disturbing. That this deputy had worked at 6 law enforcement agencies since 2020.
Terrible. And they just let him scoot around Illinois, just doing whatever.
And he had 2 DUIs.
Definitely a problem.
Where they do that at? Where they hire?
Yeah.
Where are the jobs that hire folks just indiscriminately, DUIs
Right.
and all?
Exactly.
Oh, a 15-year-old daughter too. Okay, I haven't heard anything about her.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. Yeah, they just keep posting about the 17-year-old son. Okay.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna go to the comments again.
Okay.
She did nothing like that. Like what the
What the
saying I
officer
rebuke
said.
you in the name of Jesus, and she was about to throw a pot of water at him. That was not, and then had the nerve to call her a crazy bee.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Oh,
Okay.
it just get worse and worse.
And Treese O also said, yes, sis number 2, that would be you. Trying to add a little levity because this is so heavy.
Yeah.
You are so right. I'm guessing that means she sensed that he had a demon in him, and she was like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And then he freaked out and, whatever. That part's his number 1. What is it about us that they feel they need to be more aggressive? That is the $1 million question, isn't it?
That's a good question.
Well,
some people just have a deep-seated hatred for us. So it comes out, it's like a hair trigger temper. It just comes out, when you least expect it.
We're just existing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, right.
Hello, ladies. This is Lucretia from Weeki Wachee, Florida. That's a shame, but God's got us. Yeah. I'm praying for the family. Yes. Yeah, pray for the family. It's terrible.
There's already, Miss Brazil says, there's already talk of dude being pardoned if what's his face gets elected. Really? Oh my, I hadn't heard that. Are you serious? I hadn't heard that. I'm gonna have to Google that because that's crazy. Pardon?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, this is too much. Okay.
Okay.
On to something more positive because this is disturbing.
Well, this one stressed me out, and so you know what I like to do when I'm stressed, right?
Eat some sweets.
You know what I got over here?
The devil's food.
Why you gotta put it like that? See, you're trying to ruin this experience for me. With the turtle, y'all just got the chicken off of it.
Oh, that looks so good.
Oh wait, I don't want to tempt you. No, you are doing what I should be doing.
Let me see that again. Let me see it one more time.
No, it's terrible. It's terrible. Okay, so in a society, some of you may think I'm too harsh, but I mean, everything we've seen bears that out. In a society that is working hard to kill us, what are we doing to ourselves? How do we preserve ourselves? What are some of the ways that we contribute to our own untimely demise? Hi, I'm Nicole J. Butler, and I'm a sugar addict.
And I'm Melanie, and I just love food. I like meats. I like meats and good down home, down south, southern type of cooking. I just really like food.
Oh, girl, the way you said that, I could feel just how much you like that. How about y'all in the comments? Like, it was like, like you were experiencing it as you were talking.
Yes, because it's all the stuff that I can't have. But I mean, I loved it, but it didn't love me.
Okay.
It didn't love me. Just killing me slowly.
Yeah.
There's truth to you are what you eat.
Wait a minute. That sounds like shade because you know what I just ate, right?
Well,
I just ate some rib tips. I feel like you called me a pig just now.
You are what you eat.
She doubled down on it.
If you eat living foods like raw foods, then you're gonna feel the difference. So I've definitely noticed a big difference as I've made a lifestyle change. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle change. And I mean, I've improved tremendously. I mean, the weight loss is going good. What else? Weight loss, my energy levels are up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel much better. I look better, don't I?
You do. You do. You do.
And it's just a big difference. I know Treese, you had asked about the Adam and Eve diet, and basically what that is you don't eat anything. Don't put anything on your plate that Adam and Eve wouldn't recognize. So to break that down some is foods, you have to read everything. Everything. When you go to the grocery store, read everything. Basically, nothing processed. So it's a lot of raw eating. You have to know exactly what's going on your plate. Chicken breast, meat, fish, stuff like that. Salads.
Mm-hmm.
It's food in its rawest form. So if Adam and Eve couldn't recognize it, it can't go on a plate. Even with the seasonings, they weren't running around with ranch dressing and all of this other weird stuff. I used to think that I was dieting years ago because I'm eating salads. The salads had bacon bits that wasn't really bacon.
Right.
Salt, they were real salty though. Adam and Eve don't recognize them bacon bits that wasn't even bacon. I don't even know what they were made
Yeah.
out
What
of.
what what are them little brown
I don't even
booty
know.
crumbs? What are
I
they?
don't I don't know what they are. And then they think make you think you're eating healthy by putting craisins, those cranberry raisins. I see you eating the cranberry raisins, and they full of sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and then you slather your salad with ranch or the other dressings that are full of sugar. And I'm like, why ain't losing weight? I had me 2 salads today because it's garbage. The ranch dressing is horrible. Adam and Eve recognized olive oil, vinegar, salt and pepper, lemons. There's plenty of things you can do to, eliminate the unhealthy salad dressing. It takes some experimenting. There are some salad dressings on the shelves that are nearest to what Adam and Eve would recognize.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, I got so tired of it, I started making my own. You know what I'm going to say? That Newman's Own olive oil and what was it? Olive oil
Yeah.
and
Balsamic vinegar? Was it?
it was something, but I know I got tired of Newman's Own. I was like, if
Yeah.
I smell some more Newman's Own dressings, I'm going to have a fit. Like
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do it no more, but I knew I couldn't go back to eating the other dressings that had the sugar and the salt, and you look at the high amounts of sodium in that dressing. I'm like, oh, I'm dieting, I'm doing good. I got the eggs, the croutons, the bacon bits. I mean, I got a salad and it's all hooked up. And I got all the other junk in there too. Sunflower seeds are fine, but like I said, it's you have to really read what's in your food.
This is true.
The longer the ingredient list, more than likely, the worse the product is. So yeah, if Adam and Eve wouldn't recognize it on their plate, that's how I got started. I'm like, okay, man, I got to cut out a lot of stuff. I used to love Doritos.
Girl.
Can't eat them. I ain't had a Dorito in so long.
You know what? You ain't missing nothing.
Man, I know. I'm
Yeah.
missing the swollen ankles and legs. I'm glad of that though, and high blood pressure. I'm missing all of that, and I'm
Yeah.
glad. I'm glad because I'm like, it's not worth it. I'm like, it tastes good. I mean, I used to throw down. I got all these kids, and I mean, they would come over and feast. And then Malia lived nearby, so she would come over and eat. I mean, all the Italian beef sandwiches, and I mean, I make them in a big crock pot and simmer the beef and nachos one night, Italian beef with the Italian sausages on them the next with all the nacho cheese on. I mean,
Woo.
cooking. Can't do
Wow.
it. I mean, at some point, I had to stop because it was killing me.
Yeah, yeah, and that happens to you know what? I know the Black community from the inside out. I know it happens in all communities, especially in the US. But a lot of times I talk about the Black community because that's the community that has most shaped me. And yeah, a lot of things that we get, diabetes, high blood pressure, like those are by and large diseases of the fork. Because we
It
won't
is
put the fork down, or have a
right,
vegetable that don't have a ton of salt and a bunch of grease on it.
right, right. And they say a lot of diseases are hereditary in the Black community, but it's because of what we're eating.
It's because of
It's
what we're eating and also chronic stress.
oh
That's
yeah,
something that I hate when it goes unmentioned. I want to
yeah.
mention this. I wrote a show called Linked by Love. It was funded by a kidney transplant research
Right.
foundation. And I learned so much while writing it. And
Mhm.
one thing that there were certain things that I had to put in there for it to be an educational show. And one thing that was stressed was it's the diet, it's the diet, it's the diet.
Yeah.
But when I did the research on my own, they also talked about chronic stress and nobody wanted to address that. So when we talk about the Black community getting kidney disease, and all these other illnesses, stress will mess you up. And if you're in a situation where stress is chronic,
yeah,
it's not good for you. And put that hand in hand with a bad diet.
right. And then, this is another thing before I forget. A lot of us don't like water. You need water. You need water. You're supposed to drink. Have your body weight a day in water to keep things flowing and functioning like they should. Or you have blood and stuff moving around like mud. You're supposed to have water. And some people I used to work in healthcare, and some people would come in there and I had to take care of them. Their pee so strong it would almost knock me out. I'm like, wait a minute, your pee ain't supposed to be dark brown and you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is crazy. You have to drink water. It helps your body do what it's supposed to be doing. You need water. And that's helped me tremendously because I love water. I love water. Give me a gallon jug and pour me some lemon juice in there, and I drink some water. So that's a good.
Know if we have any people in who are watching right now, and you don't like water, please tell us why. I don't understand. I've heard folks, I don't drink water. What? Like why? It don't even really taste like nothing. Like it's not nasty. Okay, you know what? We got a lot of comments. Yeah, a lot.
Okay, let's see here. I'm going back up. Going back up.
Okay. Max. Hello, Max, and welcome. He's a first-time visitor. I'm assuming you could be a woman. You could be a Max, a girl Max.
Right.
So let us know. I don't want to be misgendering people.
Okay.
Auntie K is here. Hello, Auntie K. Okay, Treese O has been waiting to hear about this lifestyle change with the food for a while now.
Okay.
So hopefully this has been helpful.
Okay. Max Smith, getting rid of sugar is hard, one step at a time. That's true because Nicole is a sugar addict. So she knows.
Before I talk about that, here, let's go back up. I think you may have missed some. You see, Ms. Brazil, my doctor wants me and Walter on the Mediterranean diet.
Okay.
Which y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's just stuff you would find in the Mediterranean. It's a lot of fish,
oil,
nuts, olives, olive oil, vegetables, and fruit.
Yeah, that's a good
the
diet.
best way to eat. It's the best way to eat. Yeah,
that would be good. Oh, Auntie K said them fake bacon bits almost sent me to the emergency room. Stomach was burning. Never again. Yeah, because I mean, it ain't real bacon.
How many bacon
I
bits did
don't
you have
know.
to eat to have your stomach burning? I got to know that part of things.
Right. That's something else.
Well, was that just
Yeah.
what was happening? I got to know.
Huh.
That sounds horrible. And what
It
are they
is.
anyway? What
I
are they?
don't know. It ain't bacon.
Don't give.
It's not bacon because
That's the
you
truth.
look at the imitation ones and then you look at the real ones that are real bacon. Like, okay, the imitation ones are cheaper. I'll grab these cheap ones.
I'm Googling right now
Yeah,
here
what's in the things?
to find
Imitation
out
bacon bits.
what's in bacon bits. Bacon bits ingredients.
It's gonna be all terrible.
Oh, you know what? I'm looking at right now. Here, I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you the bacon bits bottle.
I
You
know.
know, food is not real food when they don't spell it right. Wait, hold on.
Oh, we can't see it.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to
All,
turn this.
all I
Wait,
can
oh,
see, yeah.
hold on. Anyway, it's spelled BAC apostrophe N on the bottle.
Right. Sort of make you think about the dog food, the bacon strips, you know?
Right? It's probably all the same stuff.
Right.
One time I saw some some chicken in the frozen food aisle.
Mm-hmm.
It was WYNGZ.
What?
It was supposed to be chicken wings.
Oh.
If I line, I'm flying. You know good and well I did not take none of them home. WYNGZ. You can't even call it a wing. You got to spell it crazy. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that sounds a little crazy. Wonder what they really were. Bat wings or something.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
this is very informative. And I love craisins. Sugar, full of sugar.
Full of sugar, and yeah, they're not good. They're not good, Trees.
Mm-hmm.
Not good.
Not at all. If you're gonna dehydrate fruit, just dehydrate it yourself.
Yeah.
You can do it in the oven. You can do it in an air fryer. There are a lot
Right.
of recipes online. Dehydrate it, and even if you add sugar, make it real sugar, not high fructose
Right.
corn syrup, and control the amount that you're getting.
Right. Yeah, at least you know exactly what's in your food. You'll
Mm,
know exactly what's in there and how much.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I guess it's time.
Okay. Max. Oh yeah, you and the sugar. Getting rid of sugar is hard, one step at a time. So you know about that, Nikki. I'm not a sugar addict.
I am right there with you, Max. I am
Mm.
right there with you. I love sweets. Like I love them. They taste really good. I don't I would rather have sweets than real food.
Mm.
And I feel like I'm being judged right now, sis.
Ooh,
I would if I could eat candy and cake and cookies and all this stuff all day long and not have to bother with actual food. I would.
mm.
I don't because now I'm not up here trying to be like no nutritional saint or anything like that. We're being
Right.
I go through periods of time where I'm off sugar and I'm great. I feel good. I have more mental clarity. I might lose a few pounds. But I just feel good. I feel better. I don't have to take allergy medicine every day when I'm not eating sugar. When I eat too much sugar, sneezing, itching, scalp itching, just gross. And high fructose corn syrup is even worse. There are experts that say, oh, it's just the same as sugar. It's not. It is not. There's a difference between unprocessed, unrefined cane sugar or natural sugars and high fructose corn syrup.
Right.
I don't know why they keep telling that lie. Well, I know why, money, but
Right.
it's not true. But I love the way sweet things taste. And a lot of times I having sweets are a way of me dealing with stress. It's like I've had a hard day. I need a cupcake, or a cookie.
Yeah.
but I cannot have just one. Decades ago, I recognized this decades ago, and I'm being honest. Like it sounds like, well, then why you ain't, why you still doing it? Well, sometimes I'm on the wagon, sometimes I'm off, and I get tire tracks on my back. Right now I'm off, and I'm saying it's because, well, my mom visited me in Mexico, and then we ate all the things because, I want to show her a good time. And now I'm in Chicago, and I'm eating all the things because I want to have a good time.
Right.
And I am going to clean up my eating when I go back to Mexico. Yeah, but I really need to be off sugar altogether because I have one. It's like, okay, well, I've had a cookie now, and then the next day I want a cupcake, and the next day it's like, I'm just having one. Yeah, no, nope.
Yep. Okay. Cretia says, I'm trying to eat healthy. I am depending on God Almighty to give me the strength to do what's right. So far, I'm down 13 pounds. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're doing it.
Yeah. What are you doing? How are you doing it? I would love to know. And it'll do people in the comment section, the live viewers, good to know what you're doing also, because what works for one person may not be the other person's way. I forgot this is Triso. I forgot the name, but I tried that dressing before because of her, Nicole.
Oh, the Newman's dressing?
No, the red dress. Mama.
The red dressing. Okay.
Red dressing.
Okay.
Yeah. Or orange. She just said, or orange.
Read the ingredients.
French dressing. I've been to France. They don't eat that. Russian dressing. I've been to Russia. They don't eat that. Like, what is that?
And then another thing with the dressing.
When
you look at the serving sizes, okay, I used to drown my salad. They're talking about a serving size is 2 teaspoons or something. Like, who really put 2 teaspoons of salad dressing on a salad? Like,
nobody.
So by the time you get through, half the bottle be gone. And that's like another 400 calories added on to your supposedly healthy salad. So that's something you have to look at too.
What are we doing?
Max says beer has a ton of sugar.
It does. It does. That's why people who drink a lot of beer over long term, they get those bellies.
Yeah.
Yep. And I say that as someone who used to drink beer exclusively, like as if I was going to go out and have some alcohol, it was beer. And then I didn't for a long time. And then recently I've reintroduced beer in moderation. I don't drink enough for it to really, it's a negligible amount. But yeah, it has a lot of sugar in it, which is probably why I like it.
Okay. Therese O said, not the chips. That would be hard for me, not gonna lie. So, okay. I have another option for you, Therese. I like chips so much that I found some good ones at Aldi's. They're blue corn tortilla chips. And they have like 3 or 4 ingredients. Blue corn tortilla chips, and I get guacamole. And I eat those chips with that. So that takes the place of the unhealthy, salty Doritos and chips that I used to always eat. So you can grab those. And then if I go to Walmart and have to have they have some black bean chips. And they only have 3 or 4 ingredients, and they have sea salt on them. I do eat those, and those are good, and they are healthy. So, you can not feel guilty about eating those. So see how you like those.
Yeah. Okay, Max wants to know what area this is streaming from, the States. Yes, we're both in the US right now. I live in Mexico. I recently moved to Mexico, end of February, but I am back visiting family. So we're in the States right now. Where are you? Also, Mel, you want to clarify this?
You know what? Okay, what is it? What did she used to
It's
say?
not 100 pounds of water. Is that would kill you. You can't drink that much water.
No, it's
Yeah.
how much water did she say? It was you're supposed to drink half your body weight
In ounces.
okay, that's what it was. In
100
ounces.
ounces. Yes.
I'm not great with the math. It took me a while to
Yeah.
learn what my amount was, but I was supposed to be drinking 2.5 gallons a day. And I would usually get like 1.5 in, but 1.5 did me good. So, but
Okay.
I know you're supposed to drink a lot of water. Sorry about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is in ounces. In ounces.
Please, nobody try and drink 100
Yeah,
pounds
no,
of water.
yes.
It will
I
kill you. Too
apologize.
much
Yeah.
water can kill you for real.
Okay.
Okay, it's
Treaso is
LaCroix water. You know,
okay.
spring water is best. But
Right, spring water.
I know you've been watching me for a while, Treaso, and you know I love fizzy water. It's like a little treat. It's like a little party in your mouth without any calories. You do have to keep an eye on the sodium because some of these bottlers do have high sodium content. So
Yeah.
find something. You know what? I haven't had LaCroix for a while. Take a look at it, see what the sodium content looks like, and compare it to others. But I'm a fizzy water girl. I really am. But spring water is best. Yes, I get it. I need the bubbles too. I get it. Okay, half a gallon is enough for a 200-pound man. Let me see. How many ounces is it 128 ounces is a gallon? Is that correct? How many? I'm gonna ask Google. Google knows a whole lot of stuff.
Right.
Ounces in a gallon. 128. So that would be 64 ounces. You know what? If you're drinking 64 ounces and you feel good, keep drinking 64 ounces. I don't even measure how much water I drink.
Yeah.
I just drink water all the time. Like, and I don't feel right when I don't. And when I look at my hands and I can see every vein in my hand, I know I have not had enough water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Got some congrats going out to Creisha from Treaso.
Wait, she said FC. I asked her what she was. I don't know what FC is.
What's she doing? You asked what she was doing to lose weight,
but I don't know what FC is. But she said I can't eat chocolate, pasta, rice, white. Oh, you got rid of all the white stuff.
Okay.
Sweet potatoes, salads, fresh vegetables, lean meats like chicken and fish, and I do 5,000 steps a day.
Okay.
Sounds good, girl. That sounds
good. Way.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah. Okay, Gail. You know what? Come on, we all friends here. I'm sitting over here eating a turtle. Okay. I'm trying not to eat too much because I can't talk with my mouth full. That's gross. But tell us what you over there eating. What you over there eating? And
me?
No, I'm talking about Gail right here. Tell us what she got going on. No, we want. Let's put all the laundry out on the lawn, okay? As I pinch off this turtle.
Oh my goodness! See, and that's What? I'm trying to see. I'm looking at what Creisha eats. I mean, it looks good. I love me some sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes, salads, fresh vegetables. My fruit. Now, I would say my go-to is apples, Honeycrisp only.
Oh,
apples. There are some things that we have to have when we go grocery shopping. We go to Sam's. I have to have the Honeycrisp apples. I have to have the skinny popcorn, the one with the sea salt only. Those are my snacks that I basically have all the time. So I don't feel, deprived of anything. So when I want a snack, that's what I have. And then if I want some guacamole and chips, I grab those chips from Aldi. And it's a good time. Those are my snacks. I eat it with pico de gallo, or I get some salsa, as fresh as possible. But I eat a lot of guacamole.
Do you make your own guacamole?
I haven't made any, but I'm thinking about making some.
You should make some on your channel.
I may, but I do cook a lot of tofu in the air fryer. Because sometimes I don't even have an appetite for real meat. So I will make a big tofu salad with chickpeas, red onions, cucumbers, lemon juice, and yeah, it's and an air fried tofu is seasoned and it's crispy. It's just like chicken nuggets. And I throw that in a salad, and I get all of my protein. And I'm good. Drink my water.
Melanie.
Yes.
I never, ever, ever in my life thought I would hear you say that you're eating tofu ever, because you love meat.
I love meat.
Loved it.
Oh yeah. Actually, all I've had today is about a handful of my tofu bites. I air fried those yesterday. So
wait, come on now, you got to share this with our viewers. What's a tofu bite?
Oh, tofu. Okay. So you buy tofu, they come in like a little tub in squares. And I have a tofu press. You have to press the water out because I like mine extra firm. I buy the extra firm tofu, press all the water out, and then I stab it up, slice it, and season it really good. season it really good, and throw it in the air fryer until it's as crispy as I like it. And then, yeah, I got the tofu bites in a bowl. And you know, when I want something, I go grab me a handful. But that's all I've had today. I'm sitting here trying to figure out now what I'm going to eat when I get off of here, because food is a little low in here today. But all I've had today is a handful of tofu bites, an apple, some skinny pop popcorn, and a couple of bottles of water. So
and you don't feel deprived at all?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't, but I'm gonna find me something. I'm not gonna find what you just got to eating, but I'm gonna find.
See how
I'm gonna find me something when we get done.
I got a problem. All right. I know, but I do not keep sweets around my home because I know I got a problem. Good. It's like, if I got an alcohol problem, first of all, if I got an alcohol problem, I shouldn't be drinking. I know I should not have sugar at all, but to have it in my home would be the kiss of death. I don't bring it home. I go, I have my little whatever it is I'm gonna have, and then I come home and I eat fruit, I drink water, and I think that's been my saving grace.
Yeah.
And having your snacks, like you just mentioned, having your healthy snacks that, because I'm always looking for something crunchy at night before I go to bed. I can't sleep right unless I had something crunchy, and so I like jicama. I do. I like jicama.
I'm thinking something.
What? What are you thinking?
Air fry some prunes.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We've had lots of fun here, but Mel done ran out. Air fry prunes. Is that a thing?
You can air fry anything.
Okay, you go first. And let us know.
I keep prunes by my bedside. That's what made me think of that. I keep prunes by the bedside.
Hey, Tracy.
Hey.
Melanie was just telling us how she keeps prunes by her bedside. I guess you was in case you wake up in the middle of the night and you just
sometimes I want something sweet before I go to bed. That's also healthy and beneficial for a lot of things. So yeah, I grab a couple of prunes and eat that, drink a bottle of water, and go to bed.
You can't eat them in the kitchen before you go to bed. They got to be next to the bed.
I mean, they're in a container. They're in a canister. So I mean, that's where I am.
I don't know. You know what? I judge people who eat in their bed unless they're sick.
It's just a little snack. Just a little snack.
Okay.
Oh, Gail says Smarties, peppermint balls, Skittles, but I'm drinking water. Oh, you got a lot of you eating a lot of candy, huh? You like your sweets too, huh?
She sure is.
Uh-huh.
I'm over here. Okay, so on the real though, I'm a work in progress, as are we all.
Right.
Okay. People who come to you and tell you you have to eat this way, and and this is the only way. No, that one way doesn't work for everybody's body.
That's true. That's true.
So your body will tell you what it does and doesn't like.
Mm-hmm.
You drink more water, you'll notice you feel a certain way. When you eat
Right.
fewer meats, for some people, they feel better.
Yeah.
Um, I have food allergies. Like I went off meat for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably 2 decades ago. And I was cold and tired all the time.
Yeah.
I can't eat beans. I have an allergy. I can't eat beans, any legumes. I can eat nuts. I ate way too many walnuts. It causes severe stomach disturbance that I do not
Oh
want to
yeah.
revisit. And so it's like, okay, I'm gonna need my protein. If I can't eat tofu because it's
Right.
soy,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do? So I'm gonna be eating meat. Some people won't, but I need to lay off the sugar, and that's not an issue
Right.
for some people. So do your own research and check
Right.
with your body, because your body will let you know.
Yeah, do what works for you, because another thing that I cut out basically is cheese, like American cheese. The only time I eat cheese now and it is if it's on one of those street tacos or something,
Mm-hmm.
and on a corn tortilla.
Do you still eat
And
American cheese though?
I don't, because
It ain't cheese.
it creates a lot of mucus, and you wake up and your eyes be
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cheese didn't do me good, so I don't mess with cheese like that.
Do you remember, Melanie, just when just the thought of giving up cheese really would just send you into a tizzy? Do you remember
Yes.
those conversations?
Yeah, I do, because I mean I love cheese. I mean I
Love
would buy cheese sticks, cheese platters. I mean I love cheese, but I saw what it was doing to me. It just really came down to being a choice of, do I like how the food tastes over how I feel?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't keep doing it. Why keep waking up with bloodshot eyes? And I know what's causing it.
That was high blood pressure causing bloodshot eyes.
High blood pressure from all of the well seasoned foods that I would cook and eat.
Yeah.
That's another good thing. Seasonings, what you put on your food. What
Uh,
you put on your food. Right now, I'm using Mrs. Dash. I'm using everything you see at the store that says salt-free seasoning. That's what I'm using. I use lemon juice. I use fresh vegetables, to help season things, onions, green peppers, the basics. But I'm not using salt on my food.
okay. It surprised me the other day to hear you say that you don't use salt at all. And I think it's a wonderful thing. You cook
Mm-hmm.
on a regular basis. I don't
Yeah,
cook on a regular basis. I know how to cook. I just like, and I used to cook. I just don't feel
right.
like, so as little as I can get away with cooking, that's how much I cook. And when I do, I'm cooking with, I want my seasonings without salt added, because you don't know how much they put in there,
Right,
what kind they
right.
put in there. I do have salt, and I'll add. My mama, when she was visiting me, she was making fun of me because of the kind of salt I had, and I get it. It's Himalayan pink salt, the
Okay.
little rocks.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah, I know what you're
I'll
talking about.
grab one, I'll smush it between my fingers to crack it up a little more, and just throw it in the pan, stir it up. Like, you don't need no more salt than that if you're gonna use salt. Most
That's
times I
true.
use lemon or lime juice and different
Yeah,
types of vinegar, and that gets me by
right.
just fine. Yeah, yep. You can
And
also
that, oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the thing about salt. Now, I'm not cooking with salt, but like with my popcorn and stuff, it has sea salt in it. So I am getting some kind of salt in my diet, some kind of way, but I'm not using it to season my foods.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell y'all about a time, the first time when I started on this new eating journey, and I wanted some chili so bad. I went to the store. I was able to find the chili beans that didn't have salt in them. I found the sauce without salt, and I was like, "Oh, I'm on a roll!" Like, man, I fixed that chili. Boy, I had some ground beef, fried it up, fixed my chili, had all the onions and everything in it. Everything you put in the chili, right? No salt. All of my salt-free seasonings, and I tasted it. I was like, "You got to be kidding!
What?
Like, this ain't right." It wasn't good. It wasn't good. So
It
you
was
have to.
bland.
It was real bland. I was like, "Oh no, I got this big old pot of chili. Like, we're gonna eat this chili, so I gotta fix it." So what I wound up doing is squeezing mustard in it.
Okay.
That did the trick. See, mustard seems to do the trick for a lot of things. You know, mustard got salt in it, but I mean, I didn't directly use salt, but I used some mustard, and that doctored that chili up real good.
I'm gonna tell you something, Mel.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What?
okay. In Mexico, I don't know if I've ever talked about this on my channel, but in Mexico, I love the way they label food, because if you gotta say you got a bottle of something, you know,
Mm-hmm.
here's the bottle.
Right.
Right here, it'll have a big black uh, octagon or hexagon or something, and it'll tell you excess sodium, exceso sodio, or
Mm-hmm.
excess sugar, exceso azúcar.
See.
It'll have like 3 or 4 of them things on that on there if it needs to. So you can't say, "Oh, I didn't know they had too much sugar. I didn't know they had too
Right.
much salt." I went to buy mustard one day, and I could not find one. Some of them had excess sugar and excess salt, but they all had excess salt on them.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know before. I thought vinegar was turmeric, mustard seeds, and vinegar. I didn't know they had salt in them, and I certainly didn't know they had sugar in them.
Right.
So yeah, we really do have to read labels.
Yeah, you really do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
Here,
that's
let's go to the comments. It's some real interesting stuff happening over here in the comments.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Lucretia said, "I love kiwi and watermelon, and that keeps me afloat from eating
Oh,
sweets."
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. And Mel,
Yeah.
you told me about frozen pineapple. I started freezing pineapple.
Oh, yeah. That's a good snack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to freeze those cans from Aldi's. Freeze I mean not watermelon. Freeze the pineapple chunks from Aldi.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good snack.
In water, not syrup. Don't get the kind that's in syrup.
Right. In water.
Yep.
And
Gail said,
watermelon does not last long here. My
no.
husband is a watermelon addict. He would eat a whole watermelon in a day. I'm surprised he didn't get one after work today.
It's because of the sugar content. I'm right there
Yeah,
along with him. Me and Kevin like
watermelon.
this.
And then you know what? We haven't gotten to the yellow meat ones down here, but we probably get one over the weekend. We're gonna go to the farmers market and grab one.
It's so good. Gail is telling us that that Aldi has the bomb potato barbecue chips.
You
Okay.
know, I used to get those, and they are good, but they are salty. Even when I was eating a lot of salt, I couldn't eat them a lot because all these chips are really salty. I've noticed that the potato chips and stuff, lots of salt in them.
I think I saw somewhere in here. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Yes, ma'am. I have a problem, salt also, but I can do better, just not ready this month. Which,
Okay,
you know what? Okay, like
it's a process.
yeah, it is a process, and it's an
It's a
ongoing
process.
process, you know. Um,
And it's at different points where different people are ready to embark upon, just diving head first and, doing a change that's drastic. I knew I had to because I was dying. So, my situation may be different from yours, but I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I was literally dying.
yeah, yeah. When you graduated from college, what year was that? 2021.
Oh, that was 19. Oh yeah, that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you all. I talked to Melanie about this not too long ago, but where she had to park, I don't even remember all the details. What I remember is we had to park far away from where the venue was, where you had to go in and walk across the stage and graduate. And it was me, you, and your oldest daughter, Brandy. And as we walked, and it was like maybe a block, every few steps you had to stop and catch your breath. Like you would literally take 3 steps and then stop, take your breath, and it was cold outside.
And I was sweating.
And you were sweating. And you were like, I don't want to get in there and be all sweaty. And so we were just like, okay, well, just as long as it takes, we'll be with you here for as long as it takes. We want you to graduate, be happy, and be comfortable and everything. But I realized how bad your health had gotten then.
Yeah.
And then was it last year when you were having all the issues with swelling and you didn't know what was going on? I really thought we were about to lose you.
Oh wow! Yeah,
I really did. I really,
I looked like I was on my way out of here for real.
When you brought me the information, Dr. Rowe has been instrumental in helping you turn things around. You have a video. Melanie has a video on her channel that talks about the cardiologist that really. I think that man was an angel. Like he was just sent to your town for you. Because you needed him. And God does that for us. I believe that. People are like, I'm sitting here, I'm away from my healing. No, you go to the doctor, please. You know what I'm saying? Go to the doctor and y'all work together and get your health together. He was sent there. Between him and Dr. Rowe and your determination, you have really turned things around for yourself. And I'm glad you're still here. I need you here for a long time. Okay. And a good time.
Right.
Yeah, keep going, girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing about that, the graduation thing, there's a lot of things that people don't realize. When people are severely overweight, we have to think about things that nobody else has to think about. Like graduation, it was like embarrassing coming up to graduation because at first they couldn't find a gown. Now they have big gowns, but I don't know why they act like they couldn't find a gown at that time to my size. And so the lady from the school was like, well, can't you just wear a pantsuit? I'm like, are you serious? Like, why am I gonna find a big purple pantsuit and be looking like Barney? Like for real. And then I had to ask, what kind of chairs are we sitting in before, going up on stage? I had to ask that. And I found out it was going to be some regular folding chair, like, honey, I'm not about to be falling. And people be recording me. I was like, so I needed to bring my own chair that I knew would, and that's embarrassing. My husband marching in there with a chair, sitting at the end of the aisle just for me. So I'm just happy to be on this journey and be losing this weight so I could be comfortable and not be a spectacle, because people are mean. People are mean.
Yeah.
The stares that you get and stuff, everybody else can sort of hide. If you have an eating problem where you eat too much and gain all the weight, you can't hide that. But if you got a drug problem, alcohol problem, a lot of times you can hide that. You can hide that for a long time. But with weight problems, people immediately see what your issue is.
Yep. And that's the only difference. That's why I hate it when people point the finger at somebody else because they have a different vice. It's like, I don't want to cuss, but like they'll say something about you. You fat so and so and so and so.
Right.
You saying that like you are chain smoking. Like
right.
you drink like a fish. Like you eating a whole bakery worth of cake. What like what are we talking about here? A vice is a vice is a vice. Anything
That's
you
true.
do to excess is going to be problematic. It's just that there are certain vices that show on the outside, whereas,
Right.
like you said, the other ones can be hidden. It's all the
Yeah.
same stuff.
Yeah.
Gambling, sleeping with everybody, if I'm
Right.
stepping on toes, yell out. It's all the same. Eating too much, shopping too, all it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
That's true.
It's self-medication,
That's
and
true.
it's avoiding dealing with your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You're overwhelmed, you're stressed, somebody made you mad. I'm gonna go do this thing because it makes me feel better. It's all the same,
Right.
all of it.
That's something else.
Yep.
We got
Okay.
we got
Well, let's see
we got
what
some
we
more
got.
comments.
Okay. So Tracy Will is here. Oh, she said, chips is my vice. They have me in a chokehold. I'm fighting for my life against chips. Well, how can we get you to some chips that are going to be healthier for you? Not them baked Lays or what? Those are horrible. You might as well just eat wallpaper, just wallpaper chips. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't recommend the pop chips. It's something called pop chips. Those are not good. I didn't like them.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if you were on, Tracy, when I was talking about the black bean chips and the blue corn tortilla chips from Aldi, and maybe eating them with the avocado spread, guacamole.
Pico de gallo. I make a
Yeah,
mean pico de gallo.
pico. Yeah, it's a good snack and is much healthier for you.
Yeah. Find something else. If it's the crunch,
I saw that.
Mama just want to be in the we have some who is that? Amber and Mackay have just pulled up, so we're gonna hear some noise. Yeah, so Treese and Tracy, y'all get together on this chip thing and let us know what you come up with. Gail.
Oh,
listen,
tahine.
I love tahine. In moderation. They also make the low sodium tahine. So
I've seen that.
It's got the blue
I've seen
lid.
the low sodium.
But even oatmeal. Yo.
Oatmeal. Ooh, wait. That's interesting. That's an interesting combination, Gail.
That is, yeah. I don't know what else to say about that. I don't like oatmeal, but that sounds real interesting.
Might be good. Might be good on some grits with shrimp. No, I'm not going to encourage that.
I don't want none of that either. What is that unhealthy? Shrimp and grits?
No, I'm talking about the tahine.
Oh, well, with the low sodium, yeah.
Right.
Inserting the Viola Davis meme of grabbing my purse and leaving. That's Treese O's response to Melanie giving up cheese. You strong for that one.
Yeah. Boy. I'll tell you, because I sure loved it. Yeah. But it clogs up everything. And then I think you had some Vegas pizza, didn't you, Treese? I wondered. I think she did. I think she did. She tasted Vegas pizza when she had visited.
That's got all this.
That's a man. That was my favorite pizza. You talking about some Vegas pizza?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Hi, honey.
Make you want to slap your mama or slap Miss Brazil.
You better be glad she just left the room. Hi, honey. I see that my people are over here. I was on Melanie's channel. Hey, y'all. Yes. Please subscribe to Melanie's channel, my channel, if you haven't. Melanie's telling some, like, I watch her sometimes and I'm just like, oh my goodness. She just started her channel, a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
But some of the stories that she's telling over there, just about her life, wisdom that she's sharing. Y'all want to follow Melanie. Also, hold on. She got a book. Melanie has a book. Here. There we go. There's Melanie's book.
Oh, okay. Can't see it.
Nope. Diamonds in the Rough. Okay. Now let's get through the rest of the comments, and then we're gonna let you guys go because you got stuff to do. You got stuff to do.
I gotta find some dinner to eat this.
Yes. I'm talking about our viewers. They got stuff to do. I was wondering why I couldn't see your comments. Hey, Ms. B. Yep, she was at Melanie's channel. Hi, Nichelle. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you again. Trees, trees. Okay, everybody saying hi. Nikki, tell them about the drinks in Mexico. I don't know what that's about, but that'd have to wait till another time. I don't know. I'm so looking forward to moving to Mexico and eating better food. The processed food here literally makes me sick all the time. There is a huge difference between the food here in the US and the food in Mexico. And while you can go there and eat junk food also, like you can go and find some of the stuff that they have here, by and large, like unless you go and look to be unhealthy, the quality of food is just better. It's better. When we got back here,
she's freezing.
Am I frozen? I'm frozen.
You were freezing. Yeah, you were freezing.
Okay, different quality of.
No, you're fine now.
All right. White kids
you're fine.
Are advised not to drink them. I think my mom is talking about in Mexico. There are labels on the soda. They have a serious diabetes problem over there because folks will buy Coca-Cola, a 2 liter of Coke in the morning before going to work. You know how we tend to drink coffee here? They will get some 2 liter of Coca-Cola in the morning and just drink it all day. Start the day with it, drink it throughout the day, and the next day buy another one. So that's an issue. And you can Google that. Articles have been written about Coca-Cola's chokehold on Mexico. So what the government did was order that so much sucralose, which is Splenda, be put into their soda. But it'll have a label on it saying that it has fake sugar in it and not to give it to kids. Now, while our kids can have it here in the U.S. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Just don't care.
Nichelle freezes pineapples and other fruits too. It's like candy.
Good stuff.
A candy replacement. Nicole and Melanie, are you both in Playa? No, I'm in Chicago right now, which is where we're both from. And Melanie moved from Illinois. So she's down south.
I'm down south.
I'm down south. But I'll be going back to Playa next week. People are trash. Okay.
People can be mean.
Like, what's that in relation to?
Yeah, people can be mean. I know.
Yep. Tracy Will. So true. It's the same thing. I think that was in relation to vices being the same thing. So yeah. Baked Lays are basura, trash. They are.
Oh, okay. Baked Lays. Yeah, I've had those. They're pretty disgusting.
I would rather have no Lays than baked Lays.
Tracy says, I have been making kale chips. It's the crunch for me. I'm allergic to most nuts.
Okay.
Kale chips. That sounds good. You sprinkle a little sea salt on them or something. And where you put them, in the oven or the air fryer?
They sell them at Trader Joe's. Okay,
well, she says she's making them.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, I like to make some of those. They sound good.
Okay. Yeah.
Tracy says, I love pico. Yeah, I love pico too.
Me too. I'm gonna have to make y'all some pico on my channel when I get back to Mexico. I make a gallo. We had a barbecue when Mama was visiting, and she was like, "Ain't nobody gonna eat that." And I was like, I was offended. I beg your pardon. And you know what? They wore that pico de gallo out.
It's good on everything.
It is. And we put it on hamburgers too. Yeah,
it's good.
Kale chips. Another vote for kale chips. You can season it with Southwest seasoning or just plain salt and black pepper with a little garlic powder on it. Try it.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try some kale chips. I'm gonna fix me some. I'm gonna air fry me some.
What might be good with this kale chips, instead of using any salt, is get the dehydrated lemon or lime and just put a few grains on it, because all you need is that little that little.
Yeah, I have to see about that. I'm sorry, Gail, don't judge on the oatmeal.
Okay, we're not judging you.
Okay.
Don't feel bad, Melanie. Cheese hates me. Oh, we got lactose intolerant up in here.
Yeah, it hates you too, huh?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm headed in that direction. Well, I should already be in that direction. It's my body's liking it less and less as I get
Yeah.
older. Okay, what else we got? Oh,
Oh,
Gail
Gail.
bought a hard copy and online copy of Mel's book. It's great.
Oh, thanks, Gail. I'm
Yeah.
glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Okay, and Trees O. No, I didn't try that mail. Miss B got me Harold's when I visited. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you would have taken some beggars back if you would have tasted any of it because beggars is delicious. It's
It
delicious.
is.
I
It
wish
is.
I could have some, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
As of
I'm
right now, I have a grand total of 86 pounds lost. When I started at 459, 459 pounds. I'm
girl.
373. I got on the scale this morning. I'm 373. I
Yeah.
want to get down to 225.
Wow.
I was a 6X. I'm now in a 4X, but I could probably fit a 3, but yeah, it'll be a while before I buy any more clothes because I just bought new clothes and pants to fit and they're already sagging. So 86 pounds gone.
Woo, girl. Hallelujah. Yes. I think Gail speaks for all of
Hallelujah.
us.
Woo!
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Glory!
Yes. Yes. That is great. What a testimony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, what do you think?
Let me see. Did we have a few more comments? Make sure we got them all.
Yeah. Oh wait, did we do this one? I heard many countries have a better quality of foods. America, for some reason, allows all kinds of junk. You know why? They don't
Right.
really care about us. That's why. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Get up, but you know what? Never mind. Say get up out of here. But sea
Okay.
salt and baked in the oven. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, there you go, Trees. Because they are working with pharmaceutical companies. It's
That's the truth.
definitely a money thing. That's why the unhealthy foods are cheaper. We will most likely choose it. They engineer them to be addictive. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and why are the Food and Drug Administration one thing? Make that make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And oh, I know I'm not gonna prolong this, but as far as addictive foods,
Mm-hmm.
there are 3 Chick-fil-A's in the town I live in.
Okay.
And why are the lines? They have double lines for the drive-through, and they're always packed. You can't tell me it's something in that stuff. The
I never.
preservatives that are hooking people because it's ridiculous. They stay Chick-fil-A unhealthy. Look at the ingredients and the stuff, the dyes and all the preservatives. It's not good. It's not good at all. My stepdaughter went to the hospital behind eating a Chick-fil-A.
What?
She ate a Chick-fil-A and she couldn't figure out what was going on with her stomach. They had to send scopes down her throat, and I mean, just yeah, she got really sick. And I told her, I said, it's the preservatives. You need to cut it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's addictive. Whatever they putting in that Chick-fil-A is addictive.
They use peanut oil. So
Mm,
Chick-fil-A and Five Guys are two things that I haven't been able to have that everybody seems to love.
mm.
But if folks going to the hospital behind it, I guess I'm better off for it. You know.
Thanks all of you for the congrats. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm a work in progress.
as are we all, forever and ever, amen. Right? So let's give ourselves and each other some grace because we are
Mhm.
always going to be works in progress. And when we're done, it's time for us to go, right? And so
Right.
hopefully none of us goes anywhere anytime soon.
That's
So
right.
yeah, let's keep doing what we're supposed to do. Gail said, hit the thumbs up, everyone. We always forget to tell you all to do that. Please like and subscribe. and hit that bell so you know when we go live again. We're working on getting a schedule together. It's just that I'm traveling right now, and Melanie is the driver in her in her household of
Yes.
3 working men and
Yes.
1 vehicle at the moment. So
Right.
so we're gonna get it together. All right, couple more congratulations.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Tracy Will, and one last comment. Creatia's Corner. Ladies, I want to thank you so much for your due diligence. I love your podcast. Have a wonderful day, ladies. Thank you so much.
You
Thank
too.
you, Cretia. Thank you, Auntie Kay. Thank you all for showing up now and participating in the live chat. We love talking to you all.
Yes.
Yeah, and then some people will watch the replay, and we hope you gain from it as well, and you feel how much enjoyment we get out of talking to our community.
Right.
Yes. Remember to pray for Sonya Massey's family.
Her family, yes.
If you came in, if you came in late and you missed, we talked about that in the beginning. So go back and watch the beginning. We don't show a video because we don't need to be further traumatizing.
Right.
Life can be traumatic enough. We don't need to add to that. But let's do a little better with our eating. And I am too. I promise I will, because stress, and life in these United States and sometimes in other parts of the world, seems like things are conspiring against us, and we don't need to help it. We don't need to help it by giving ourselves diseases and illnesses that we don't have to have because we're eating stuff that we don't have to be eating. Okay?
Absolutely.
Me too.
All right.
Me included. This is not a me pointing at you. This is me pointing at you and sharing with you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we enjoyed this. We hope that you have enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
And until next time.
Okay. Till next time. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.
Bye.